Disclaimer. I own nothing in this video. All links will be in the description down below. Go support Death Battle. Go support Rooster Teeth. Go support the crew. They will greatly appreciate it for making such an awesome series. Roll the intro, and let's get this reaction on the way.
I'ma do this shit until they murder me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's here. The last Dragonborn versus the chosen Undead. This death battle is sure to be epic. Let's get on with it. Alright. Let's go.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Brandon Yates. That's right, our Brandon Yates.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Wiz? Did you say this is sponsored by Brandon Yates?
The chosen Undead, the accursed god killer from Dark Souls.
The last Dragonborn,
My
the
God.
dragon-slaying savior of Skyrim.
Resigned
I just want to say this is gonna be a good epic death battle. I just know it. I feel it in my bones.
to captivity, these two demi-human heroes
Oh,
embraced
yeah.
their destinies
God.
and stared down the very
God.
gods themselves.
And devoured their friggin' souls.
Because these
Fuck.
have specific canon arsenals and movesets due to being role-playing protagonists.
You
For
know.
this death battle, we're giving them everything they have and
Yeah.
maxing out all of their stats.
Yeah.
It is totally possible in game if you're willing to grind. He's
Yep.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
Hmm.
armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I gotta say, the grinding thing is by far, the most tedious task in, role-playing games, honestly. I mean, it's an option, but, you know.
It begins at the
Hmm.
end.
Yep.
Great cities of old have collapsed. The
Mhm.
heroes are dead or mad, and the golden
Wow.
age is over. Looking out upon their decaying kingdom, everyone would like nothing more than to lay down and die.
Too bad for them.
Yes.
That's the one thing they couldn't do.
The
Damn.
world has been gripped by the undead curse, turning anyone with a
God.
mysterious dark sign into mindless, violent hollows upon repeated soul-crushing deaths.
But there is a prophecy. of a
Shit,
chosen
boy.
undead who will journey to Lordran, the home of the gods, and save the world.
Rotting away in an asylum, all
God.
it took was an assist from an unlucky knight and a giant raven before one unlikely hero would
Bro,
find
it's
the lost
ageless.
their progenitor's forgotten homeland.
And it helps that as long as they can keep their sense of purpose, an undead will always resurrect at the nearest
Yeah.
bonfire. Now, they might slowly lose their memories, their personality,
Well.
and their sanity, but the curse gives them as much time as they need to get good.
You know.
Undead are unnaturally resilient, able to survive being impaled to the
Mhm.
chest. They've been chewed, eaten, and digested
Oh
by
my
what I
God.
commonly describe as a toilet demon.
Oh, God.
And they can have their souls
They
twisted
seriously
into
added the
bodies.
flush sound
Humans
effect.
don't need their souls to survive.
Just pop some of that spicy Sunny D, and they're good to go.
Oh,
If anything,
God.
it seems like they get off to it. And
Oh,
speaking of
God.
souls, they can absorb the souls of their fallen enemies to increase their power.
Probably just, what's it called? Oh, yeah. Masochism.
They're a master with swords, hammers, spears, axes, bows, you name it. And that's without
Which is honestly the best way to describe Dark Souls.
anything from a cartwheeling
Masochism.
dragon-smashing tank
To the giantest of dads. And despite the serious gothic themes of the series, these weapons can get anime as hell.
Yeah.
Those great hammer is a ginormous mountain the size
Yeah.
of a sedan.
Based on its size and likely bronze composition, it'd have to weigh over 100 tons. A lot
Yeah.
like Goff's great bow, which can shoot
Okay.
killer-sized arrows and one-shot dragons out of the sky.
Or my favorite, the Moonlight Greatsword, produced from the ass
Shut
of the
up, Ollie.
albino dragon and
Oh my-
sorcery, Seath the
Um,
Scaleless. This baby's a universe
God.
anomaly that can fire
Huh?
powerful sword beams in just Oh, just looks so cool!
The chosen undead has learned magic from the greatest practitioners in the
What?
world. They can create shockwaves, form defensive barriers,
The fuck?
inflict damage, throw
The fuck,
walls of
Boomstick?
flame, control minds, fire magical
okay.
crystal spears, turn invisible, and toss
I
bolts
know.
of sunlight strong enough to peel the stone scales off of mortal dragons.
So
My
their
God.
pool of magic is pretty limited. So if it comes down to it, they can show
Of course
off
it is.
magic in the vicinity with the miracle Vow of Silence.
Preventing anyone from speaking any spells aloud. including
Of
themselves.
course.
With this incredible arsenal and judicious attention paid to the stamina bar, the chosen undead was rolling their way to
Okay.
victory.
So powerful, it bends the laws of space and warps them through attacks like they weren't even there. Though sometimes it doesn't work and it's bullshit.
That's just
What
a
the
game mechanic, but great to use when you're
What the
panicked.
fuck?
They've defeated Nido, the god of
Yeah.
death, the bed of chaos, the mother of all
yeah.
demonkind, and Calamine, the strongest surviving ancient dragon.
That was when the chosen undead was
God.
dragged back in time to face the fallen knight
Yes.
Artorias, the greatest warrior in history. And not only defeat him, but accomplish the greatest feat attributed to
Holy
Artorias'
cow,
life,
man.
the destruction of Manus, the father of the abyss that threatened to consume the world.
They've even beat
Oh,
other
God.
chosen undead from alternate worlds, like the best
Yeah.
buddy in all gaming, Solaire.
Oh,
Praise
my
the
God.
sun, bro. And soon they were approached by these two slithery freaks. One said
I
to
see.
lick the fire, and the other said to let it die out.
Mhm.
Which totally makes sense. Wiz can explain it.
Don't look at me.
What?
Dark Souls lore is as notoriously convoluted as the flow of its time stream, which is why we
Yeah.
have a true expert in the realms of nerdom to explain it for us.
Yeah.
So, Jocelyn.
You wouldn't believe how many item descriptions.
Oh my God.
Moody
Why
2019 lore videos I had to watch through for this. It's story time, kids. In the
Shit,
beginning,
mate.
the world was unformed and static. Then suddenly, the first
Yeah.
flame burst to life, and with it, the concepts of heat and cold, life and death, energy and time, light and dark.
Sound
Sheesh. What the f- What the fuck, man? Is this Dark Souls trying their best to say how the world is created?
like a mythological Big Bang.
The gods were granted
Yeah.
immensely powerful souls.
Thank you,
from the
Wiz.
first flame, but their greatest fear was the soul possessed collectively by the race known as humanity, the
Yeah.
Dark Soul. The Skyfather Gwyn feared humanity's immortality,
Yeah.
and so sealed their dark souls. With
We are not mortal.
to be reproduced.
We are
The dark
mortals,
soul
not
left
immortal,
and
you
the first
dumbass.
flame waned. Turns out humans were naturally undying, or according to the
What?
propaganda, undead.
Yes, it's all a conspiracy. The undead curse was a lie.
Linking the fire
Oh,
means
God.
using your very soul as fuel to keep the first flame burning. If an
Okay.
undead champion believes their immortality is a curse, they'll do anything to prevent it, including
God.
burning fragments of the dark soul to keep the age of the gods going.
So you're a pawn in a game played by decrepit gods
God.
desperately clinging to power. Well, that's
Yeah.
a huge bummer.
They might look like a depressed California raisin, but in order to link the flame, their soul needs to be strong enough
No.
to maintain the whole universe and the flow of
They
time
just
for
look on edge all the
1,000 years.
time.
Other similarly powerful undead across time are swift enough to dodge lightning and even light itself. Based on their dodge compared to this beam and the time it took to reach them, they'd be reacting and moving at over 20% the speed of light.
At the end of their quest, they faced down
Yeah.
and defeated Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder,
Yeah.
long hollowed from linking the flame 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So, which will you choose? Link the fire and prolong the current age, or let it fade until only dark remains?
This is the biggest bummer of them all. Truth is, it never mattered. The cycle
Yeah.
just continues age after age, with
Yeah.
new heroes replacing the old ones, until the chosen undead was long forgotten.
Until the infinite march of time ground the world to ash. It was never about the happy ending. It didn't exist. It was about the struggle to get there. That's ultimately what gives us meaning.
No wonder it's called Dark Souls. Prince edgy as fuck.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Brandon.
That's right, Boomstick.
Oh my god. I'm probably gonna stop it right here. Alright. Back to it. That was the Chosen Undead. Now for the last Dragonborn.
Hey, you're you're finally awake.
Yep.
Welcome to the frosty Viking paradise of Skyrim. Visit
Thanks, mate.
Nordic villages. Hike up to the throne of the world. Marvel at the beauty of Blackreach. Hey,
Yeah.
that is the sky. Why, it's Macho Man Randy Savage. It's Thomas the Tank Engine.
No, that is a dragon. But not
Yeah.
just any mere drake. This
Yeah.
is Alduin, the World Eater. And he's come to burn everything to a cinder.
But fortunately for you, his path of destruction happened to interrupt your impending execution at the hands of those uppity Imperial pigs. That'll be the worst mistake this scaly monster would ever make.
It wouldn't be long before you escaped the destruction of Helgen and defeated a dragon yourself.
Then absorbed its freaking soul.
That could only mean one thing. You are a being born with the blood and soul of a dragon in the body of a Nord, or elf, or Khajiit, or lizard dude destined to battle Alduin and save the world.
In their tongue, you are the Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
In their quest to rid Tamriel of Alduin's dragon army, the Dragonborn became a jack of all trades, master of
I am
all.
They learned to be
the
a master
Dragonborn.
assassin with the Dark Brotherhood, a master sorcerer with the College of Winterhold, a master thief with the Nightingales.
Can I say the different change in tone? Okay. I greatly appreciate this change of tone. We need a break from all that dark emo talk from Dark Souls.
Master Dragon Hunter with the blades, and a
Yeah.
master good boy who's a good boy.
They even fought the Skyrim Civil War on the side of the Imperial.
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
War for independence on the side of the Stormcloaks.
Those elf-funded Lord supremacists?
Better than those jackbooted Cyrodiil fascists. But what else could I expect from a monster who steals from innocent villagers by sticking buckets over their heads?
God.
They put their skills to good use with an absolute glut of weaponry. Not just the usual daggers, swords, hammers, and axes.
God.
But also special weapons given to them by the Daedric princes.
Sorry about that, mate.
Basically crazy powerful gods from the plane of existence.
Yeah,
called
well.
Oblivion. From that rascally wabbit Sheogorath, the
Oh,
Dragonborn
God.
received the Wabbajack, a staff that casts a completely random spell on
Wabbajack!
from disintegrating them to healing them to turning them into a
Okay.
chicken.
Chicken! We're having poultry tonight, boys!
For burning the undead to ash. That's similar to the which can shoot fiery arrows
Ah!
to blot out the sun.
Take that,
Between the
mate!
Earth and the sun in about
Poultry!
The arrow would have to be moving at over 250 times the speed of light.
Except this isn't Earth and the Sun. This is the
You know.
planet Nirn, and that's Magnus. According to the Elder Scrolls lore master Michael Kirkbride and
What the fuck is this guy doing?
his in-universe text cosmology, when you look up at the sun, you're actually looking into a dimension of pure magic. Confused yet? I am.
Oh.
Exact measurements here are difficult to make, but if anything, the distance should be
Yeah.
much greater.
Speaking of magic
Yeah.
bullshit, the Dragonborn can heal themselves, cast wards and destructive elemental spells, control minds, conjure weapons,
Because, you know.
summon lesser Daedra to help them out in a scrap.
They're an especially
Because,
powerful mage because
you
their
know.
mana recovers itself automatically over time. They'll never truly run out of firepower. But as a
God.
Dovahkiin, the ability they're most
You
famous
know.
for is the Thum, or shout. By speaking the words of the dragon language,
Oh,
they can
God.
manifest their will into reality.
Like
Oh,
with
God.
the classic Foos Rodan, an unrelenting force which
Good.
can knock your neighbors into next or Soul Tear, which removes the soul from your neighbor's body and stores it in a cute gem.
Do people really do that in Skyrim? Just go up to random people and just scream that they get out? Imagine if that actually happened in reality. Just imagine. It would be so fucking funny. Get out of here, boy!
Like so. Reversal! Wait, why didn't anything? Oh. Oh!
Student loans, man. Something had to cover the down payment. With these shouts, the Dragonborn can summon country-spanning storms, slow down time, and even call upon a dragon
Gosh.
for help. Odahviing. Dragons may look like scaly reptiles, but in reality, they're immortal demigods older than time itself. They're the children.
Maybe in this world.
Tamriel's pantheon.
The Dragonborn is an unstoppable force of nature. If they happen to take any damage, they can just drink a potion or nosh on a cheese
Yeah.
wheel and be good as new. And
Yeah.
they can carry up to
'Cause-
150 cheeses at once.
What the
Dream.
Assuming
Fuck.
that abnormally large cheese wheels have an average weight of 70 pounds, we can determine that the Dragonborn can carry up to 10,500 pounds of cheese.
And that makes sense.
And
Match muscles with giants who are so strong.
and what was that supposed to do?
Spaghetti coat to pieces.
The last Dragonborn has battled the vampire Lord Harkon, ended Skyrim's civil war, and defeated the first Dragonborn, Mirak.
And
The
according
fuck?
to the book, The Guardian and the Traitor,
Oh,
Mirak
God.
was powerful enough to tear apart the island of Solstheim from Skyrim's mainland.
By comparing the size of various countries on Tamriel's map, we can determine that Solstheim is a landmass nearly 1,500 miles in diameter. In order to move that much land over the course of their fight, Mirak's magical prowess must have output an energy over 300 teratons of TNT.
That's 3 times
What
the
the
impact
fuck?
of the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs.
You know, you always bring up the dinosaur impact thing to compare, but
It wasn't long before
Uh,
confronted Alduin in Nord Heaven and put it
I
on
see.
the World Eater once and for all.
I think of this.
Literal. By absorbing the souls in Skyrim's afterlife, Alduin was powerful enough to devour everything. Not just the
Holy
planet Nirn, but the Kalpa, the entire timeline past, present, and future.
That's the
Holy
level of
shit.
unimaginable power the Dragonborn is dealing with here.
Tamriel is no stranger to great heroes across its vast, sprawling history. The Nerevarine, the hero of Kvatch, all magnificent in their own right.
But when you heard that
Uh.
shout echo through the mountains
Oh,
and the
God.
death throes of a
Yes.
dragon defeated, you knew
Shoot up.
it could only be the Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin.
Aid. For I am the last Dragonborn, and I have come to slay any dragon that comes in my way. Ah! Sorry, I didn't know what that was about. Okay. Let's go. Let's get into this fight. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Start the fight.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
If my reaction seems odd to you, it's because
And stop this fool who would let
I
the
j-
flame burn the age of humans to ashes. The ancients of dark will do anything to snuff out the light. Save us,
God.
undead.
Holy cow. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, what the fuck am I watching? Oh. Oh. Okay, that wasn't too impressive. I don't know what I was doing there, but oh, there we go. Just God, that's just funny. Oh, yeah, get knocked back, bitch. Right to the knee. I think that was a reference to like, I think that was a reference to Skyrim's I took an arrow to the knee thing. I'm not dead, bitch. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Come on. It's like, ah, shit. Here we go again with these dragons. Come on. It's who just? It's like, oh, you just killed my mate. Now I'm gonna kill you. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Was that a fucking Doom reference? That was a fucking Doom Eternal reference, I think. It's like, yeah. Come on. Oh. Ready? Whoa. Whoa, whoa. That is... Oh, oh. Oh my... What? Oh.
Save this world, chosen warrior! Bring the fire! Let true dark be cast upon the world. Our Lord hath returned.
Yes! Yes, baby! Yes, that was pretty good. That was what I was wanting. I was wanting a fight, a great fight to fit the fantasy save vibes these two clearly come from, and I got it. I got my wish. I got my wish!
Oh, you die! Oh my god, this boss is bullshit!
Every Dark Souls player in existence!
This debate was fascinating. The Dragonborn had a wider variety of training, better
yeah.
access to summons, and magic that passively regenerated.
Yeah.
As opposed to the Chosen Undead's limited pool of magic.
Yeah.
Realm of Silence was a slick counter to the Dragonborn's magic and shouts, but it wouldn't last forever.
The Dragonborn was significantly faster, too. The Chosen Undead could dodge beams of light, sure, but Orcs could fire arrows that move at least 250 times that.
Yeah.
That mattered if the Chosen Undead couldn't stay dead.
You'd think the Dragonborn's
Yeah, no.
anti-undead weaponry like Dawnbreaker would be an easy solution, but the undead of Dark Souls aren't really the same as Draugr from Skyrim.
Skyrim undead are more like those classic reanimated skeletons. But
Yeah.
remember the conspiracy. Humans in Dark Souls are naturally immortal. They're not actually undead.
Soul Tear wouldn't have been
Oh
much
my
use either,
God.
considering humans in Dark Souls
Yeah.
have their souls removed without dying.
So why didn't the Chosen Undead just keep coming back until they eventually won? Like with any Dark Souls boss.
One word, power. The Dragonborn had way more and greater feats of raw power than the Chosen Undead.
Yeah.
Like summoning country-spanning storms with a single shout, or defeating Mirren, who split a continent.
There's also the lore. Both characters are essentially mythological demigods in the same kind of vein as Hercules or Sun Wukong. Gameplay alone won't give you the best idea of their full power as characters.
So let's get an idea of their max potential from the lore.
The Chosen Undead sustaining the first flame with their soul was insanely impressive.
Very
Considering
true.
the first flame is responsible for the core concepts of the universe, like energy and time, it's not a stretch to say it affects not just the planet they live on, but the whole universe.
But that's nothing compared to the power levels in the Elder Scrolls.
Let's compare the first flame to Alduin. Both literally run on the power of souls, and both can be directly scaled toward combatants.
Alduin had strength to consume the universe, not just Nirn, but the Kalpa as well.
You know those planets you see in the sky? According to cosmology, those are actually separate, infinitely big planes of reality. Alduin was going to eat infinity. Multiple infinities.
In comparison, the first flame is powerful enough to sustain a universe and the flow of time. But it can't be infinite. Otherwise, it never would have faded to begin with.
And that meant the Chosen Undead just wasn't powerful enough no matter how many times they revived. With that much of a difference in power, the Chosen Undead would eventually lose their will to fight and go hollow. It's not traditional, but it is a form of death in Dark Souls. The Chosen Undead was surely
probably something equivalent to what samurais do.
Dragonborn's incredible skill, broken arsenal, and overwhelming power.
The Chosen Undead could only
Maybe,
last
but
so
whatever,
long
he's a
before
knight.
they flamed out.
The winner is the Dragonborn.
Fuck you, Boomstick, and thank you for the
Thanks
fights!
for watching. Stay tuned, we have a new death battle releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join button to get new perks and extra content. Planet level members even see death battles before anyone else, so don't miss out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This episode...
Okay. I'm glad they're getting a Hunter character in Death Battle, but why that matchup specifically? It's like let's go over to the next time and come on. Why specifically that matchup? Killua had Akame. She would have done perfectly for that matchup. You know, regardless on whatever their reasoning is for this matchup, Hunter x Hunter fans, you finally got a character in Death Battle. Your time has come. Well, I thank you all for seeing my reaction. I'm gonna go calm down for a while. Oh, mate. That was so fun.